Welcome to our exploration of global strategic management. In today's interconnected world, companies face the challenge of operating across diverse markets. This requires a careful balance between integrating operations globally for efficiency and adapting to local markets for relevance. Throughout this video, we'll break down the core concepts, frameworks, and real-world examples that define successful global strategy. By the end, you'll have a clear understanding of how businesses navigate the complexities of global integration and local responsiveness. Let's begin by setting the stage with the fundamental question: what is global strategic management, and why is it so crucial in today's business landscape? Global strategic management refers to the process by which organizations formulate and implement strategies to compete effectively on an international scale. It involves making decisions about where to compete, and how to coordinate activities across different countries. This discipline is essential for companies aiming to leverage global opportunities while managing risks and complexities. As businesses expand beyond their home markets, they must consider factors like cultural differences, regulatory environments, and competitive dynamics. Understanding global strategic management helps firms position themselves for long-term success in a rapidly changing world. The heart of global strategic management lies the integration responsiveness framework. This model helps companies decide how much to standardize their operations globally versus how much to adapt to local markets. Integration focuses on achieving efficiency through standardization, while responsiveness emphasizes tailoring products and practices to fit local preferences. The framework presents a spectrum, with some companies leaning heavily toward integration, others toward responsiveness, and many finding a balance between the two. Understanding where your organization fits on this spectrum is key to crafting an effective global strategy. Global integration is all about standardizing processes, products, and practices across different markets to achieve economies of scale and operational efficiency. Companies that pursue integration often centralize decision-making and streamline their supply chains. This approach allows for cost savings, consistent quality, and a unified brand image worldwide. However, it can sometimes overlook the unique needs and preferences of local customers. Striking the right balance between efficiency and local relevance is a constant challenge for globally integrated firms. Local responsiveness refers to a company's ability to adapt its products, services, and operations to meet the specific needs and preferences of different markets. This might involve customizing marketing campaigns, modifying product features, or adjusting supply chains to align with local regulations and consumer tastes. While responsiveness can increase costs and complexity, it often leads to stronger customer loyalty and better market penetration. Companies that excel at local responsiveness are adept at reading local trends and quickly adjusting their strategies. Balancing global integration and local responsiveness is crucial because it enables companies to leverage the benefits of both approaches. Too much integration can make companies seem out of touch with local markets, while excessive responsiveness can lead to inefficiencies and higher costs. The most successful global firms find ways to standardize where possible and adapt where necessary. This balance allows them to compete effectively on a global scale while remaining relevant in each local market. There are several types of global strategies that companies can adopt, depending on their position within the integration responsiveness framework. These include global, transnational, international, and multidomestic strategies. Each approach offers a different balance between standardization and adaptation. For example, a global strategy emphasizes high integration and low responsiveness, while a multidomestic strategy does the opposite. Understanding these options helps firms choose the strategy that best fits their goals and market conditions. Global strategy focuses on achieving maximum efficiency by standardizing products and operations across all markets. Companies using this approach often centralize key functions like research and development, manufacturing, and marketing. This allows them to benefit from large-scale production and consistent branding. However, it may limit their ability to respond quickly to local market changes. Industries like electronics and automotive often favor this strategy due to the importance of cost leadership and technological consistency. Multidomestic strategy prioritizes local responsiveness by allowing subsidiaries in each country to operate independently. These companies tailor their products, marketing, and operations to fit the unique needs of each market. While this approach can increase costs and reduce global efficiency, it often leads to stronger local brands and customer relationships. Consumer goods and food companies frequently use this strategy to address diverse tastes and preferences. Transnational strategy seeks to combine the benefits of global integration and local responsiveness. Companies adopting this approach standardize certain core elements while allowing flexibility in others. This might mean using a common brand but adapting products or marketing for different regions. The transnational strategy is complex to implement, but can offer significant competitive advantages by balancing efficiency with local relevance. Many multinational corporations strive for this ideal, though it requires sophisticated coordination and communication. International strategy involves exporting products and practices from the home country to other markets with minimal adaptation. This approach works well when there are few differences between markets or when a company's home market advantage is strong. While it offers simplicity and control, it may not be effective in highly diverse or competitive environments. Companies often start with an international strategy before evolving toward more integrated or responsive approaches as they grow. Choosing the right global strategy depends on several factors, including industry characteristics, competitive dynamics, regulatory environments, and cultural differences. For example, industries with high cost pressures may favor integration, while those with diverse customer preferences may lean toward responsiveness. Companies must also consider their own resources, capabilities, and long-term objectives. A thorough analysis of these factors helps organizations select and refine their global strategy for optimal results. Let's look at a real-world example of global integration. Consider a leading electronics manufacturer that produces standardized smartphones for markets around the world. By centralizing research, development, and production, the company achieves significant cost savings and maintains a consistent brand image. This approach allows them to compete on price and quality, but it may require trade-offs in terms of local customization. Such companies often rely on strong supply chains and centralized decision-making to succeed. Now let's examine a company that excels at local responsiveness. A global fast food chain, for instance, adapts its menu to reflect local tastes and dietary preferences in each country. This might mean offering vegetarian options in India or unique flavors in Japan. By listening to local customers and adjusting their offerings, the company builds strong brand loyalty and market share. However, this approach requires flexible operations and a deep understanding of local culture. Global integration offers many benefits. It also presents challenges. Standardizing products and processes can make it difficult to respond quickly to local market changes. Companies may face resistance from local managers or customers who prefer tailored solutions. Additionally, regulatory differences and logistical complexities can complicate global operations. Successful integration requires strong leadership, clear communication, and a willingness to adapt when necessary. On the other hand, focusing on local responsiveness can increase costs and operational complexity. Customizing products and processes for each market requires additional resources and coordination. Companies may struggle to maintain a consistent brand image or achieve economies of scale. Balancing the need for local adaptation with the benefits of global efficiency is a continuous challenge for multinational firms. Choice between integration and responsiveness also influences a company's organizational structure. Highly integrated firms tend to centralize decision-making and standardize processes, while responsive firms decentralize authority and empower local managers. The right structure depends on the company's strategy, industry, and goals. Aligning structure with strategy is essential for effective global management. Technology plays a critical role in enabling both global integration and local responsiveness. Advanced communication tools, data analytics, and digital platforms allow companies to coordinate activities across borders while gathering insights into local markets. Technology helps firms standardize processes where possible and adapt quickly when needed. Embracing digital transformation is key to staying competitive in the global marketplace. Cultural differences significantly impact global strategy. Understanding local customs, values, and communication styles is essential for building trust and effective relationships. Companies that respect and adapt to cultural nuances are more likely to succeed in diverse markets. This might involve hearing local talent, offering culturally relevant products, or adjusting management practices. Cultural intelligence is a valuable asset for any global organization. Navigating different regulatory and legal environments is a major challenge in global strategic management. Companies must comply with local laws, standards, and business practices, which can vary widely from country to country. Failing to adapt can result in fines, delays, or reputational damage. Successful firms invest in understanding and managing regulatory risks as part of their global strategy. Effective supply chain management is vital for balancing integration and responsiveness. Integrated supply chains enable cost savings and efficiency, while flexible supply chains support local adaptation. Companies must design their supply networks to deliver the right products to the right markets at the right time. This often involves a mix of global sourcing and local partnerships. Marketing strategies must also balance global integration and local responsiveness. While some brands use standardized campaigns to build a consistent global image, others tailor their messaging to resonate with local audiences. The most effective marketers find ways to connect with customers worldwide while respecting cultural differences and preferences. Innovation is a key driver of global success. Companies that foster creativity and experimentation are better equipped to adapt to changing markets and customer needs. Global firms often establish innovation hubs or cross-border teams to share ideas and develop new solutions. Balancing global standards with local innovation can lead to breakthrough products and services. Strong leadership is essential for managing the complexities of global strategy. Leaders must communicate a clear vision, build diverse teams, and make tough decisions about where to integrate and where to adapt. Effective global leaders are culturally aware, flexible, and skilled at managing across borders. Their ability to inspire and align teams is critical to success. To ensure their global strategy is working, companies must track key performance indicators such as market share, profitability, customer satisfaction, and operational efficiency. Regular assessment allows firms to identify areas for improvement and adjust their approach as needed. Success in global strategy is measured not just by financial results, but also by the ability to adapt and thrive in diverse markets. Global strategic management is an ongoing process. Companies must continuously monitor market trends, competitor actions, and internal performance. By fostering a culture of learning and improvement, organizations can stay ahead of the curve and respond effectively to new challenges. Flexibility and adaptability are essential traits for long-term global success. Let's revisit how leading companies put global strategy into practice. From technology giants standardizing their platforms worldwide to consumer brands customizing products for local tastes, the principles of integration and responsiveness are evident in every industry. These examples highlight the importance of strategic flexibility and the ability to learn from both successes and setbacks. Looking ahead, global strategic management will continue to evolve as new technologies, markets, and consumer preferences emerge. Companies must stay agile and open to change, leveraging data and innovation to stay competitive. The balance between integration and responsiveness will remain a central challenge, but those who master it will be well positioned for future growth. As we've seen, global strategic management is about finding the right balance between efficiency and local relevance. The integration responsiveness framework provides a valuable guide for making strategic decisions. By understanding the unique needs of each market and leveraging global strengths, companies can achieve sustainable success. Remember, there is no one-size-fits-all solution. Continuous learning and adaptation are key. Thank you for joining us on this journey through global strategic management. We've explored the importance of balancing integration and responsiveness, examined different strategic approaches, and discussed the challenges and opportunities facing global firms. As you move forward, consider how these principles apply to your own organization or career. With the right strategy, leadership, and adaptability, success in the global marketplace is within reach.